Still have the best rapport with Bash with Zane, huh? Alright. I'm just mostly grinding out this pack now. Because I need to get it up to 80%. Branch, that's a new card. Soul Hunter, I don't think I had that before. Non-fusion area is a new one. A second Thunder Dragon. I mean, I'll take a third one at this point. That's pretty good. Another Metamorphosis. Card's limited, so it doesn't matter. Refusion. Not bad. Not bad. Super Robo Yarrow. Ugh. What does Branch even do? When a fusion monster is on the field, is destroyed instead of the graveyard, special fusion material. It's okay. You play a Confusion Summon? Yeah, if you want to troll Jaden. Skull Knight's one of my favorite original monsters. It's just not really worth it in this game. Of course, with Metamorphosis, I could cheat it out. That gives me an idea. It's a lot to commit, though. Yes, got to 80%. Okay, so after you... Wait, what? Oh, this is only 76%. What? Alright, I'll take it. So when these cards get... When those packs get to 80% or higher, you unlock these 3 packs. These... I don't really care about this one. There's only one card I want out of it. It's Magic Cylinder. These 2 packs I'm going to be buying a lot of because they're going to have the staple cards we need for like every deck. So I'm just going to buy one of them. Gorgonzai, Gorgonzola Cheese, Dispel, Dust Tornado, hey. So this is where Heavy Storm and MST are, and the card on the pack I wanted because it's Jinzo. Jinzo is very good. This pack gives me stuff like Sakuretsu Armor, and I think Dark Hole is in here, maybe? I know Torrential is. Torrential Tribute. So, like, all the really good staple cards are in these 3 packs. And then, there's some decent one. And then, if you want to try to get Solemn Judgment, try to buy a lot of this pack. Then this is for Call of the Haunted, and then you want Premature Burial out of that one. Ah yes, Ken Yu, the Mushroom Man deck. Probably one of the weakest characters in the game. But it's fun. He was one of the characters that I believe carried over to every single Tag Force game. Alright, let's punch Nova a few times. I need some recovery after that massively quick loss to Anka. Oof. That one actually hurt me a bit. Shouldn't really play Cyberjar against Nova, because he does the same thing. So I won't be doing that. I will just be playing my normal monsters. Whoops, why did it move over there? That's weird. Alright, whatever. He has only like one monster that could beat over this anyway. Well, that's unfortunate. Too bad my jar wasn't in the graveyard because misclicks. Ditch my one field spell for the better one anyway. Yumi's there for shenanigans. Yumi Ruka is just power. I'm beating you up with a cyber jar. You should feel very insulted right now. Like I said, you're going to see a pretty big win record against Nova because he's an easy 300 duel points. Now, in later games, they nerf him. They downgrade him to a Slifer Red because he plays like one. So, he doesn't give out as much money. Is this enough damage? Yes. Just enough. Talk about delaying the inevitable. I love how that's not even a tribute summon monster is at 2850 attack. Yeah, see, he's worth at least 300 because you get 200 no matter what out of him. So. Go to duel him a couple times and just go to duel around. Now, see if he actually played his deck right, he could make us a pretty good win con. Because I would make sure that my jars and card destruction would get my graveyard as quickly as possible. And I have ways to get them back a lot more easily. Then the Exchange of the Spirit becomes a decent deck. To which you win by deck as. Like, it's not the most honorable way to win a game, I get it. But it's a way to win. Oh yeah, and don't forget the decks that we do cycle through. You'll probably see them again with improvements later on. Like, this is not the final iteration of this deck. It would have been if my one save file didn't go kaput because I I had 2 of the pieces I needed, which were Legendary Ocean and Leviadragon Daedalus. I need 3 copies of a Legendary Ocean in order for it to work, though. But we'll get there when we get there. Like I said, we probably won't be coming back to this deck for a long time. Wow, he had like nothing this game. Oh yeah, that's right. The Speed King pack also can give you Book of Moon, which is a very good card. 700, so I leveled up. Cool. Alright, we might as well go to class. I'm surprised Alexis still likes me. Because I haven't spoken to her in a while. Here, you can take this. She has a sweet tooth because, well, I'm not going to say it out loud. You get the idea. Okay. So, I definitely want a lot of the anti-effect pack because I need to get... I need to get a Heavy Storm and I need a Jinzo. In order to compete, I need these cards. Fiend Skull Dragon, that's not a bad card. Spell Canceller, that's not bad. Jinzo, perfect. Now all I need is Heavy Storm out of this pack and then I'm done with it. Maybe an MST as well. Anteater Eating Anna is not a bad card. Royal Decree, that's not bad. Minute of Extermination. It's just bad MST. My Body's a Shield. Not a bad card. So I still need to get yeah, I still need to get all that. Still need to get Heavy Storm and MST out of the pack, but that's a good start. I think I'm going to make the deck a little more water-based for the time being. But I'm definitely going to put Jinzo in those decks. Because Yumi nerfs Jinzo, so... And then let's be a little less trap heavy, because I'm going to be running Jinzo. How many traps is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not really using anything that takes advantage of Yumi right now anyway, so that definitely works for me. Plus, I have plenty of back row hate with I'm going to take out Giga Gaga Gigo because I'm only going to use it again if I get those copies of a Legendary Ocean. Too bad I can't run 3 Abyss Soldier. That would be so broken. I'm not going to run Spell Canceller because while it is a good card, it's a little too risky. King Tiger Wanghu would be mean. But I think I'm going to look more in my Spell and Trap cards. Actually, what's my monster count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 19 monsters. I'll put in one more beater. Let's put in 1 7 Curler Fish. Why not? Another the field spell. I think I'll run back to square one because that's essentially just a faster version of Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. Oh, I did get Bombing H2O. Alright. Card is Sanctity. If only that card did what it did in the anime, that card would be so banned. Both players draw until they have 6 cards in their hand. That card would be so banned with how good that is. Let's see, do I have any just generic removal anymore? Flint could be funny. I'm going to run Ekabio Drakmord because that's eventual removal. Another Trunade. And then, where's my Spike Shell? Go run one more of those. Steel Shell, I mean. Okay. That will do. Take that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 traps. Take out the Reflex Slime. Got one of these, and nah, I'm not going to take them out. I'll take out goblins. Put in another beast monster. Actually, Night Assailant wouldn't be bad for this deck. There. Managed to shrink this deck down to 40 cards as well. Running a lot of tributes in the deck, but oh well. It's not like I can't just cheat them back out. Cheat a couple of them back out. Okay. I think I'm just going to keep this deck up, and we're going to advance it to Sunday. I'm going to do one more Tag Duel Sunday where we just grind out money. And then what we're going to do is we're going to call it there. And we're just going to permanently use this Earth deck. Well, for the foreseeable future. There are some things that I have. There are a few other things that I have in mind, especially with the knowledge that we can get the Amazonas cards from Bastion's pack. So I actually want to increase my friendship with him some more. What am I at with Zane? I mean, I've had his pack unlocked for a while now. So we had Great Talk. And I'll give you the Golden Egg Witch. Alright. Now, I wonder if there's something that happens now in the evenings. Let's see, 1600, 6 p.m., 7, 8. Let's advance it to late. Quarter till 10 p.m. Because this game uses military time, so you gotta remember it's whatever it says minus 12. That's how you determine the time. I'm not sure what the prerequisites are to cause this character to spawn. No, not yet. Okay. Yeah, at night, an extra character, page 2 character spawns out here in the forest. Now let's go talk to these two again. Well, I'm going to talk to Alexis. At least. I should be asking you that. Especially since you're here with him. Is there something you're not telling me, Alexis? Maybe something that the shippers probably shouldn't talk about? Okay. Let me see if he spawns here. It might not be until another in-game week. I have no clue. Okay. No, it might be later week. Because it is still relatively early in the game, so... And everyone's asleep. Still no email, huh? Yeah, if you get an email, you become the recommended duelist for the day, and that's a good thing. Alright, Bastion. He just likes it. He doesn't love it. He just likes it. Also, yeah, the less you talk to your friends or, feed them, the less they'll eventually like you. Because right now, Zane's kind of confused about me. The little bubble above their head indicates what they think of you. It goes in tiers. It goes from the anime vein sign to the squiggles to ... to a musical note to a heart. Heart being the best, of course. Alright, let's go to class. Let's just kind of advance things along. Crowler hates magic and superstition. So you definitely were hired by Seto Kaiba. Okay, we're not getting any cards now, so class is not worth it. So we're just going to advance the week. And I think next day I'm going to see how my report is with that. Actually, no. I can check it right now. You can only see this in your room, unfortunately. Okay, I'm... Zane and Bastion are tied. That's kind of interesting. So if I get Bastion one more sandwich or one more good talk, then he'll go at first place. Yes, I want to end the day. Come on, game. Okay. So there's no point to go to class anymore. They don't do anything for you. They don't give you any extra cards. They're just kind of there as an option now. But you don't learn anything in these classes, and they don't penalize you for skipping class, which I find interesting. Do you like fermented soybeans? Meh. Just meh. Are these three mad with me yet? No, they still like me somewhat. Well, we have a rare angry moment out of Jaden there. Alright. Let's see how we're doing. Okay. Bastion pulled ahead just a little bit. I don't really care at this point. Nothing? Alright. We're just gonna end the day again. We're just ditching class and sleeping for several days. That sounds like my school. Sounds like my school days. When it's like I didn't really want to go, but I had to. The only difference here, you really don't have to. I know I'm wasting precious days by